All right, so we're so happy to see so many people here. Who wants to guess how many students signed up for tonight? What do you, how did you know? Oh, you cheated. All right, say the number.
250.
Does anybody know how many kids we had last year? What do you think?
215.
No? Who thinks they know what it was last year?
500.
No, it was way less. It was less than 250.
30.
That was our original thought last year, that we thought 30 people would show up. What do you think? We had 120 students last year, and this year we have 250 students. So you guys way surpassed our estimations of what we thought we'd have. So I'm Andy, and your parents have been getting emails from me. And now I'm going to introduce Lysa, who's our guest speaker tonight. Lysa's going to talk for 20 minutes, and then we're going to split up, and everybody, you're going to go to the classrooms. Your parents got emails telling you what classrooms to go to. If anybody doesn't know where to go, come see one of the people with a name tag, and we'll help you out. All right, so Lysa works at IBM. And she works very closely with Mia, who's over there. I also work at IBM. There are a whole bunch of us. And I first saw Lysa in a commercial that IBM ran a while ago featuring awesome employees and awesome women who work at IBM. And the video opens with Lysa on her motorcycle. So I'm going to let her tell you about her motorcycle and what she does at work. And if you guys have questions when she's done talking, you can ask away, okay? Here we go.
So hi guys. So I hope we have a lot of fun tonight. I think it's really awesome that I'm here to talk to you. And I hope we have fun, and I hope we all learn something tonight. So who can guess what that says? Yeah, real loud. Yeah, IBM. So that's where I work. And who here knows what IBM does?
A couple, like last year, some people came and taught us about science.
Taught you about science, absolutely. Anyone else have a guess? Yeah.
We did a marshmallow project at my school from IBM.
Did you build something with the marshmallows?
Yeah.
One last one.
Well, considering the fact that it says PlayStation and Nintendo, do they have something to do with games?
Yeah, so IBM stands for International Business Machines.
I was going to say that, I didn't use that.
So we make a lot of things that are necessary for business, right? So who here has heard of Watson? Anyone here heard of Watson? So Watson is a supercomputer that can read, that can see, that can think, and it played a game of Jeopardy, and it won, right? The computer beat all the people. So PlayStation and Nintendo, inside of your PlayStation or Nintendo is a computer chip, and IBM makes those chips that go in there. And so all of these things were made right around where you guys live, right around here, just a few minutes away. So a little bit about me. So Andy told you guys I ride a motorcycle. There's my helmet. And more than that, I love to adventure in the outdoors, like skydiving. Hey, you got a question?
No, I'm just saying.
Yes, that's my nickname. I love ladybugs. So I like to skydive, I play guitar, I like to travel, I like to do yoga. And so, all these things that I do, but this is what I do for fun. But the question is, what do I do for a living, right? And so I build solutions. I look at the world and I say, what kind of problem do we have? Then I try to fix that problem using technology. So who here likes math? Show your hands. Who here likes science? Who here would love to have a job where you get to use math and science every day? Yeah. Who here likes to solve problems? Who here is a really creative thinker? So what I see is a room full of future engineers, right? Because that's what engineers do. They use math, they use science, they use creative thinking and problem solving to make the world a better place to invent things that make our lives easier and to invent things that make our lives fun. So, here's a question. What is one piece of technology that is hidden away in almost every other piece of technology? Name a piece of technology that everyone uses in some way almost every single day.
Light bulb.
A light bulb, that's a really good one. Let's see, who?
Cooking.
Cooking? What do you mean?
Cooking food.
Cooking food, yeah.
Like an iPhone.
An iPhone, yeah. Who here has an iPhone? How about Android? Who here has a computer with them right now? Yeah? Who here thinks that their iPhone is a computer? Yeah, exactly. So computers are actually hidden away in almost every kind of technology, right? So that's what I want to talk to you guys about. So you have a phone, and what do you use your phone for? Besides playing games? Calling? What else? Email? Texting? Who said communicating? Great answer, communicating. Now, was it always so easy to communicate? No, right? So communication has evolved, just like technology has evolved. What's one of the first ways people used to communicate? Letters, yeah.
Socializing.
Socializing. How about this? You guys know what this is? Hieroglyphics, yeah. So what did people used to have to do, right? They used to have to draw and etch in the stone. And then how do you get that message to someone else? You can't. Yeah, they have to come and see your message, right? So it's not the best way to communicate. So what do you think came next? What's another way people communicated? Let's see, who? I haven't heard.
Just go into their house.
Going to, even before we had houses. Yeah.
They would send a letter.
They would send a letter. Almost, we're getting there. Smoke signals, right? They would build fires, and they would make the smoke into patterns in order for people who were far away to see their message. Now, a lot of people said letters. How did we get letters from one place to another? Mailman? Anybody know another way? By horse? What about another animal? Pony? Pigeons. So a long time ago, they would train pigeons to deliver messages. And they would put the message on the back of the pigeon or on his foot, and then the pigeon would fly. You think that's really reliable? How does a pigeon know where to go? How do you know if he gets there? They train them, yeah. So what do you think came next, right? These aren't really reliable methods. What do you think came next?
Telegrams.
Exactly, bing, 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 bing. A telegraph. So this uses codes and sends them across the wire in order for us to deliver messages, right? So that was the grandfather to the phone, yeah. And then we all have cell phones, exactly. So as you can see, right, it's technology and creativity that allowed us to go from hieroglyphics to smoke signals, pigeons, a telegraph, a telephone, and now cell phones. All right, so all of your iPhones are computers, right? And we're all here for this thing called Hour of Code. So who can tell me, in 5 words or less, what code is? Let's see, who haven't I heard from? You, I haven't heard from you. Let's go.
Code is like decoding something or like a game or like trying to like get a pig from everything.
That's a good answer. Who else? Let's see. A command, that's a good one. A program? A program. So code is a set of instructions or a command. Let me get away from the speaker. Or a command. And what do these commands do? What do they do? What do the instructions do?
They tell the computer what to do.
Ding, 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 ding. They tell a computer what to do. And now, who here can speak more than one language? Yeah? So if people speak more than one language, do computers speak more than one language? Oh, this is a debate. No? Okay, so why do you think no?
Because you use 0 and 1.
Oh, that's a really smart answer. You use 0 and 1. You're going to say the same thing. Binary, yes, zeros and ones. Now, do we talk in 0 and 1s? No. Do we write in 0s and 1s? No. So when we tell a computer what we want it to do, isn't it easier to not use 0s and 1s, right? So there are a lot of different languages that you can use to program a computer. And yes, eventually it becomes all 0s and 1s. So what are some of those languages? Anybody know any? Java, Python, binary, yeah, that's the 0s and 1s, yeah. Hindi, yeah, do you speak Hindi? No. In the back. You want to give an answer, sweetie? No, you can't. Sure, why don't you give an answer? Python, yep. English, yeah. So you guys have named a lot of them. There's Python, there's Java, there's C, there are tons of them, and there are always new ones coming out more and more. So, if it's a set of instructions, and the whole purpose of coding is to tell a computer what to do, and we use the different languages, and we use different symbols, code can really be anything, right? So I ask you, is that code? It could be, right? What does this say? Can anyone guess what it is? Sunglasses. Yeah. What about this one? Man. They're gonna get harder. Let's see. Fortune cookie, yeah. All right, let's see if you get this one. Thanksgiving. All right, this one's super hard. Parents, feel free to join in on this one too. This is for you guys. This one's for the parents. Apple, a person. Apple Watch, you guys are so close. iPhone, yeah. What about some parents? And you got, right here. Yes, Steve Jobs, exactly. A man, Apple, computer, iPhone, and then the king of it all. That's Steve Jobs. So you see how we can represent what we mean in something other than the alphabet, right? Other than letters. So every time you're text messaging and using emojis, it's kind of like coding in a way. So code can be anything. Code can also be everywhere. What are some of the things you guys use every day that you think has code in it? Just call them out. Call them out. Sign language. A computer.
French on Duolingo that serves like a code to me.
Yeah, I understand that completely. You're right. So let's see. Shopping. You guys think you're using code when you go shopping? Yeah? Your credit card. Yeah, every time you... Yeah. Your credit card, the cash register. Barcodes, yeah. Let's see. Food. So who said cooking before? Do you think you use code with food? Yes? What are some of the ways? Microwave. Yep. Cell phones. Electricity.
Nutrition facts.
Yep. Nutrition facts. What about how we grow our food, right? So now what people are doing, they use sensors to understand if the soil is dry, if it needs to be irrigated or watered.
Planting.
Yep, planting, exactly. Let's see, movies and music. Does that involve code? Give me some examples. It tells a story in pictures, which is like coding, right? Yep. Exactly. Who here is really excited to see Star Wars? Yeah? So, Star Wars has really great special effects, right? What do they make those special effects on? On computers, right? So you need a program in order to make all of those really cool special effects. Let's see, what else? Buildings and cars. Is there code in a car? Yeah, in the back. You program the robot to build the car, yeah? What was that, sweetie? Diagrams, what the car's gonna look like, right?
We're building you program the machines to carry certain objects into where they should be.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. What about a thermostat, right? So you have thermostats that learn what temperature you want the house to be. You got connected cars. Anyone here have GPS in the car? Voice command in your car? Yeah. All right, last one, video games. So, who uses code? So we talked about what code is. We talked about all the things that have code in it. What type of jobs do you think use code? Do you think these guys use code in their job? The programmer, that's too easy, right? What about a pilot? Yeah?
Which direction to turn on the airplanes are big computers cars.
Exactly. The airplanes have autopilot in them, right? And that's all code. What about a police officer? How would a police...
Policeman that needs to use his walkie-talkie and gun, they all need to use code. Even his car, everything he uses, it has code.
Yeah, absolutely. Their walkie-talkies, their computer that they use, even their cameras, right? A lot of cops now have cameras to keep them safe. What about a doctor?
The doctor uses it for surgery.
A doctor uses it for surgery. What else?
X-rays.
X-rays, yeah.
Otoscope. Light test.
So doctors need to use code too. Here, this one's going to be harder. What about an artist? How does an artist use code?
She puts her feelings in her paintings.
Yeah. Yep.
The artist can also paint on the computer.
Yes, the artist can paint on the computer. Exactly.
She has to find out what size the paper is.
Yeah. You had something? No. Oh.
She has to maybe see how much paper he has to print.
Yeah, these are all really great answers. So what does that teach us? That everybody, even if you're not a programmer, everybody needs code or uses code. So even if you didn't raise your hand about wanting to be an engineer, you really should still learn how to code because it will help you in practically any job, right? Okay, well guys, that is all the time I have. So thank you guys so much.
That was awesome. Thank you. Everybody give a really Poughkeepsie. All right, kids, so now you're all going to go to your classrooms. Take your parents with you because they need to learn how to code too, and maybe you're going to teach your parents.